Just here to practice some of my golf swings down in the basement. I've set this up with a tarp at the end of the room. I've got a normal height ceiling, and what I'm trying to work on is I tend to have a bit of a fade or even a slice, and what causes that is when you come back, coming over the top and kind of casting the club and then coming back in and hitting across the ball. So what I want to try and work on is actually hitting inside out, which will give me, should give me either a straight shot or a draw. One video that I saw that helped get that motion in play is just grab a couple of balls, and if you're going to throw the ball, you wouldn't throw it like this. If you're throwing it over to that corner, you would throw it like this. So that motion is similar to the motion you want with your golf swing, and coming through the ball inside out. Also what I've done is I've put this pool noodle here. You probably just can't quite see it. I'll just bring it over a little bit. And what that'll do is if I come over the top, I'm going to hit that noodle. So what I want to do is put the ball just inside the noodle so there's enough room for a club, and come through and try not to hit the noodle. I also have here some foot spray that you can put on the face of the club, and what that does is it creates kind of a powdery film on the club, and what it'll do is show you where on the club you hit the ball. So I want to set up square club. I'm going to strengthen my grip a little bit, which means turning it around a little bit so that the club face is closed a bit. And then what you want on your backswing is you want to make sure that the club head is kind of on the same angle as your spine. So you don't want to open it up like this. You want it kind of like there. And in order to get full power, you want to make sure that you've got a full shoulder turn. And then you bring your club down, close to your body, and then through. So let's see if I can do that. Easier said than done. The other thing I tend to do is I get up on my toes and I don't finish the swing properly. So you want to make sure your balance is, you're well balanced. I don't have any shoes on, so that doesn't help probably. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for that shot, I obviously came over the top a little bit because I moved the noodle. And if you can see, I don't think I got enough powder on here because I can't really see where I hit the ball. Maybe I hit it right off the toe. Okay, let's try this again. Just try that motion. Okay, I hit the ball right there on the club. See it? So it's hitting a little off the heel. So that's a little better than, so I wasn't reaching for it. I can also practice in here my chips, and that's why I've got the tape on it. Although I kept knocking the tape off. If I get a wedge, and that really helps me to try and figure out whether I'm hitting it proper, hitting it square and straight. So what I'm trying to do is hit somewhere around the square or above the square. And I can use different size, wedges. Obviously, you have to be close. If I hit too hard, I'm going to go right over the top. Oh, So in this setup, I can even hit a 5-wood in here. I've got enough room to hit a 5-wood. I haven't tried my 3-wood. So that's my setup. Stay safe, and hope everybody's getting anxious to get out onto the golf course. Take care.